listening to DINO 106.5, bringing you the greatest Mesozoic hits, spanning all the way from the Triassic, the Jurassic, and the Cretaceous period. Now, here's the dinosaur review for kids.
Hello, my dinosaur fans and my prehistoric enthusiasts. My name is Dinosaur Ranger Anthony with the Stomp, Chomp, Roar Company, and I welcome you guys back to the Dinosaur Review for Kids podcast. I'm super excited to do this podcast today. It is species number 5, and it's going to be on the Speedy Thief. But before we jump into the Speedy Thief, remember, you can check us out on our website at stompchomproar.com. We are there to get all your prehistoric needs done and accomplished. Also, remember, you can become an official Junior Dinosaur Ranger. It is a subscription club. It does cost $10 a month, but you can cancel anytime. It includes monthly Zoom lessons, our monthly Donuts and Dinosaurs roundtable discussion, and tons of exclusive content, you guys, that you won't find on my other social media platforms. I just released the calendar for October 2021, October 10th. We're going to do it on prehistoric sea creatures. So like the Ichthyosaurus, our Mosasaurus, our Plesiosaurus. You won't want to miss this one. And you would definitely do not want to miss our Zoom lesson on October 31st on Halloween, you guys. It will be at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you'll have plenty of time to go out and do your trick-or-treating that night, and it is going to be on Jurassic World hybrids, you guys. I'm super pumped to do that lesson. The Indoraptor, the Indominus Rex, the Scorpius Rex. It is going to be a great lesson. I just got done decorating my Science Lab studios last weekend it's all decked out in Halloween decorations. It's going to be super fun, and I cannot wait to do those lessons later this month. So remember, if you want to interact with me and my other official Junior Dinosaur Rangers, you can become an official Junior Dinosaur Ranger. Just look up Stomp Chomp Roar on Patreon. Download the app, look us up online. A little bit of company news before we jump into our review, you guys. I just got back from the One World Health Centers. I just got done visiting the kiddos there at that child care. Had tons of fun showing them Paleo, our baby Spinosaurus, all our dinosaur figures, our replica fossils, and we even exploded our Volcano 2.0. So we had tons of fun. This weekend, you guys, I've got 4 birthday parties. I can't believe it. It's going to be the busiest weekend I've ever done. In the past, the record was 2 birthday parties. This weekend, we've got 4. I got one Friday night, one Saturday afternoon, and 2 on Sunday. So it's just going to be a crazy weekend packed full of dinosaurs here at the Stomp Chomp Roar Company. But let's go ahead and dive in, you guys. It's time to do the review. And we're going to do it on the Speedy Thief. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my my official scorecard. And remember, you guys can print off the scorecard for free on my website. Just go to stompchomproar.com, click on the Science Lab tab, and you can go to the post and print off the PDF of the Dinosaur Review for Kids scorecard. Print it off, do your own dinosaur species that I haven't done yet, or follow along with me. See if we come up with the same score, or maybe you're a little different. You're higher or you're lower. But this week, episode number 5, you guys, we are going to do it on the Speedy Thief. So I'll go ahead and I've got my scorecard pulled up now. The Speedy Thief, it's the Velociraptor. So the Velociraptor, you guys, is a Saurischian dinosaur. And then it falls into the theropod family. So that is a bipedal carnivore. Bipedal means it walks on 2 legs, and carnivore means it eats meat. Then it falls into the dromaeosaurids family. So what kind of family is that, you guys? It's the Velociraptor. It's the Utah raptor, the Dakota raptor, the Deinonychus. So all those are dromaeosaurids. They have the sickle claws on their foot. They're mainly the raptors. So that's, when you think about the dromaeosaurs, think of those guys right there. So the Velociraptor, a little bit more about him. Let's go into the review. How big is this dinosaur? And you guys, this is the elephant in the room. And I don't mean the size of an elephant. I mean the size of a Velociraptor, because he is only about the size of a turkey. Yes, I said it. He is the size of a turkey. He could be sitting on my table this Thanksgiving season, and I will serve him up to my family, you guys. We will have the sickle claw still attached and everything because he only gets up to 2 to 3 feet tall, but he's up to 6 feet long. He has that big long tail behind him that makes him 6 feet long. But yes, he is only the size of about a turkey. He's up to 30 pounds. You guys, I think I get a 24-pound turkey for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be able to feed a couple extra people this year. So go ahead and give me a shout out, and I will get you invited to my Thanksgiving dinner so we can eat our Velociraptor. Now, he is a lot smaller. He isn't like the movies. He isn't the size of modern humans, so he is a lot smaller. Now, let's go into their speed. How fast was this dinosaur? He's about roughly 25 miles per hour, but something a little bit more unique is he can jump and lunge. So he can take flight, go and attack its prey, jump through the air quite a big distance and take out their prey. So what is some of its defensive or offensive weapons? This is a carnivore, so it's going to have weapons to attack its prey, you guys. So it has that 3-inch sickle-like claw, and it's amazing. You guys all know they have their sickle claw. It's 3-inch sickle claw, and they would slash and dash, you guys. So they would go and lunge at their prey, slash it a couple times, and then they dash backwards and get out of the way. Because if that dinosaur fell and dropped down, they don't want to get squashed and be under it, and then they would be dead. So those guys have to slash and dash. They have 80 serrated backwards facing teeth. So backwards facing, what does that mean? When the Velociraptor is going to bite down on its prey, let's think of something smaller, maybe like a Protoceratops. So when it bites down on it and the Protoceratops tries to pull away, what's going to happen is those teeth of the Velociraptor are just going to go deeper into the skin, into the tissue of the Protoceratops. So it's going to be a lot harder for that dinosaur to be able to get away. They got 80 serrated teeth. I believe the longest ones they found is about 1 inch long. I've got one sitting here in my hand. I've got a skull of my Velociraptor, and you guys, it sits in the palm of my hand. I mean, it goes the length of my fingers, but it sits in my hand. It's a lot smaller than everyone. You know, you take this skull places, everyone can't believe how small it is because Hollywood has made it seem like they're the size of adult humans and that they would be, you know, these big antagonists. Sure, I wouldn't want to be stuck in a pack of Velociraptors, but they're not the size that the movies make it seem. Maybe you would have been able to take out a couple of them before they slashed and dashed and took you out, and then they just would have just ran all of them. That pack of Velociraptors would have ran up on you, and they just would have tore you to pieces. So, are they pack hunters? That's what I was getting at right there. Are they pack hunters, or are they scavengers? You guys, it wasn't until, I believe, maybe closer to the 90s, 80s, 90s, we found fossilized evidence of the Deinonychus where its fossils had died together. They found the fossils together of a few of the animals. So if they found them dead together, they were probably living together, which means they must have probably hunted together. We don't see any fossilized evidence of the Velociraptor with a pack, but since the Deinonychus is part of the Dromaeosaurids family, they have the same characteristics, the same behaviors of the family, so we can pretty much, you can't guarantee, but you can say that they probably would have been pack hunters too. So that's the Velociraptor. Where did this dinosaur live? How long did this species live during the Mesozoic era? You guys, the Velociraptor is about 85 to 80 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, which is the last of the 3 time periods during the Mesozoic era when dinosaurs lived. They find the Velociraptor in Mongolia, China, a little bit of Russia, and the first one, the holotype, was back in 1924 by H.F. Osborne. Now, something really cool about this one, in 1971, you guys, they found the fossilized battle. It was a battle between the Velociraptor and the Protoceratops. They were caught in a sandstorm. They were locked in each other's jaws, and they They died. The sandstorm took them out. And until 1971, we found the fossilized battle of these two. They were locked in battle, you guys. They died locked in battle, and the paleontologists found them back in the 1970s, still locked for us to find. Super cool. So, you guys, let's review really quick. The Velociraptor, a lot smaller than the movies make it seem. He's only 3 feet tall. He's pretty fast, 25 miles per hour, and he has that great jumping, lunging. He's lunging at its prey. Its weapons, it has that great sickle claw, you guys. It can slash and dash. It has those 80 serrated, backwards pointing teeth. And I think it's staying a pack hunter, you guys. When we get to my review here, my official score of the Velociraptor, if he was a scavenger, he would fall quite a bit down the list, since we know he's not as tall as the movies make it seem to be. So I was almost going to be in the 4s, you guys, because he is a lot smaller. But then when I think about him being a pack hunter, the score was lifted. He started lifting from the rock layers up. The score went up, up, up. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to give our Velociraptor a 6.5 on the official fossil scale. The Dinosaur Review for Kids fossil scale, 6.5 for the Velociraptor. Still a great score. You know, we're above a 5. You know, they're just so much smaller, you guys, than the movies make it seem. I know when we do our review on a Dakota Raptor or Utah Raptor, those are going to be great scores. Nothing like a T-Rex of the 9.3, but it will be better scores than this 6.5 we're giving the Velociraptor. So still a good score. You know, 6.5, you guys, for a Velociraptor. Still a great animal. I would not want to be caught in the Cretaceous period in the middle of a clever girl situation where there's a bunch of velociraptors slashing and dashing, waiting for me to hit the ground so they can pounce on me and take me out, and I'll be a casualty of the velociraptors. So you guys, only 4 species left after this before we do our 10th episode of the prehistoric cage match. I cannot wait to do this episode. We're going to have 2 dinosaur species going one-on-one in the squared circle. I'm going to ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. The ref will be there to take the match. We will give a score and see who would win in that prehistoric cage match. That will be episode 10. So only 4 episodes left of dinosaur species, and then we will take those top 2 dinosaurs from the previous 9 episodes. Whoever's the top 2, we will let them face off in the squared circle and say who would win. So remember, you guys, my name is Dinosaur Ranger Anthony. You can check out our Patreon club. Remember, October 10th, October 31st will be our Zoom lessons this month. Prehistoric sea creatures and Jurassic World hybrids. You're not going to want to miss these ones, you guys. So search Stomp, Chomp, Roar on Patreon. And as always, you guys, keep digging for dinosaurs. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.